Okay, so we're going to do one more example of graphing lines. Let's do this. So, example. But this time, our equation is not going to be conveniently in our slope-intercept form. It's going to be in the standard form. Okay, so let's graph negative 2x minus 6y equals negative 12. Okay, so this is in standard form because our x and y terms are both on the same side of the equal sign, right? So the first thing we need to do is to get it into our slope-intercept form, which means we need to solve for y, or get y by itself. So I'm going to take my equation. It's negative 2x minus 6y equals negative 12. Right? So I'm going to try to get my y term by itself first. So I need to get rid of this negative 2x. So I add 2x. That goes away, and I get negative 6y equals. And remember, I'm always going to write my x term first. So 2x minus 12. And that helps me get it into the correct form of a slope-intercept form of the line. So now to get y by itself, I divide both sides by negative 6. So everything gets divided by negative 6. The negative 6 cancel, and I'm left with y equals 2 over negative 6x, right? And then negative 12 divided by negative 6 is plus 2. And I can rewrite this as 2 6 is just 1/3, and it's negative, right? So it's negative 1/3 x plus 2. Okay, so what do we know? Right? We can identify everything from this. This now is the slope-intercept equation form of the equation, and we can get everything, all the information we need. So our slope is negative 1/3. Remember what I said, if it was negative, we could say you could put the negative 1 over positive 3, right? Or we could have positive 1 over negative 3. And our y-intercept is 0, and it's what our b is, right? Positive 2. And again, this is where we start. This is where we start. This tells us how to move. Oops, let me erase that for now. But the slope tells us how to move, right? So we're going to start at this point, 0, 2. Right? And then if we use this, if we use negative 1 over 3, this means negative in the numerator means we go down 1, right 3. Right? So I can go down 1, right 2, 3. There's my second point. Then I can just draw my line now. Right? Or, remember, again, this is where I started. Or I can go up 1, left 3. Right? So if I actually started here and I went up 1, left 3, I also end up on that line. So again, either way, I would have gotten to the right line. So like I said, here we went down 1, right 3, and on this side we went up 1, left 3.